younger guys, as they're learning what to do, get a little frustrated and can't play as fast as they'd like and as confident as they would like, but it's part of the learning process. And that's why we install it and then we review it. And then after we get done reviewing it, as far as practices, we'll install for so many days, we'll review what we put in for so many days, and then we'll start getting ready for Clemson. And by the time we get started ready for Clemson, that's when everybody is going to start getting put, you know, where they are, whether it's first, second, third team, scout team, whatever it may be. So we're evaluating that every time we sit down and watch film after practice. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
Looks like we're not out there all that much, but it looks like you're spending a good bit of time over there on that defensive field, you know, just kind of surveying the situation. Is that an accurate observation, and what are you seeing from your defense in general right now?
During fundamental work, which is when you guys are out there, I try to walk the yard most every day, see what everybody's doing during that drill time. And but I see a lot of, like I said, I think there's a lot of good fundamental teaching going on. I think there's a lot of getting after their you-know-what, you know, holding these guys accountable, coaching them hard. Guys are responding well. I think we're moving in a real good direction right now. I think guys are understand their roles as far as what their assignments are and how it fits into the big picture and how important it is to do their job and not try to ad-lib and do something, make some kind of special play on their own when you may give up a gap in doing so. I think everybody's playing pretty good fundamental defense. At least that's what we're striving for.
Just a week into it, Coach, has there been any of the newcomers or a redshirt freshman or somebody who's kind of jumped up at you?
Well, I'll say this: because we're what we're calling two-spot. We got a drill going on over here with the 1s and 3s, and we got a drill over there with the 2s and 4s. And so where before we might just be working 1s and 2s on one field, and then throw the 3s in there every so often, and some guys never get a rep. Well, now everybody's getting a rep. Everybody's getting an opportunity to get some film on them, where coaches can. You know, a coach may be here and not there, but when we look at the film, we'll see all the film. And so everybody's going to get a chance to be looked at. So these young guys are getting a lot of opportunities. And, I mean, there's just so many. And yes, that's a pretty broad question. There's like 19 new guys out there, maybe 20. But they're all getting a lot of reps. They're all getting evaluated. And when we get closer to Clemson, we'll have a better feel who's going to be ready.
The two-spotting, is that something you continue to do, or do you hold that off when you get to scouts?
Once we get into the season and scout work, we won't do that. Basically, we'll have an offensive field working against scouts, defensive field working against scouts. And that'll be it.
Coach, during SEC Media Days, you talked about how Hudson Mason should be ready for his new role. Because he's been preparing for it.
Right.
Now that you guys are out there, how do you think he's been embracing that?
Oh, he's doing very well. He understands the system very well. And there's no babysitting going on. When the plays are being run, Coach Bowe doesn't have to direct him. Like you might have a young QB and have to help him out, knowing some of the things that guy has to point out at the line of scrimmage to get everybody to know their right assignments, things like that. And, you know, Hudson knows all that. Hudson understands his reads, his progressions, his protections. You know, the run game, his responsibility in that area. He knows exactly. You know, I was talking about different levels of learning. He's certainly in the phase of trying to perfect what he does. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. If he makes a mistake, he can come right back and self-coach, meaning he can come back and tell you exactly what he did wrong. And so it's just a matter of him perfecting it. But he's doing a good job of leading, and he's practicing with a good purpose.
Coach, I don't want to waste your time too much with injury reports, but, you know, not getting any daily now, there's a lot of guys who are just not sure about what's going on. Can you fill us in on a few of them? In particular, obviously, Ramik Wilson, is a prominent player that's not been able to go here lately, and
He's not practicing,
noticed that.
but he'll be okay. Pretty soon.
He'll be fine to play
Oh, yeah,
in the first game this year,
I would think so, yeah.
so it is injury, not something.
Yeah.
You guys aren't gonna be kind of disclosing what,
I'm not we're done doing that.
why is that?
Because we don't want to tell the whole world what's going on.
You know, leadership-wise, what you get from Michael Bennett and Chris Conley, and just kind of curious what kind of springs they had if they continue, you know.
Spring or this fall camp or?
Well, but, I mean, you know, coming in from spring and also what you look for.
And again, you're saying Michael Bennett and
Conley.
Conley.
Well, you know, with Mitchell being hurt and Scott Wesley in the
Yeah,
situation.
you know, we have a good many receivers that have been around a while. They know what to do. We have good leadership in that bunch, but we have good teammates too. We have guys that already know what to do, already know how to do it, and are striving to perfect their trade as well. We've got, you know, three. I know she got Kenneth and Isaiah, and maybe another one. My brain's, I don't have it all in front of me, but you know, those brand new guys, they're the ones that need help from the older guys, and it's not just those three. Any one of the other receivers can help them. You know, they're all kind of in a leadership role, helping the young guys. But you know, when you're a veteran, you've been around, you really do know it. You kind of wish the season would hurry up and come. But there is still a lot of preparation that has to be made, and everybody's just honing their skills. Everybody continuing to work as a unit. You know, getting with that number one QB, getting the precision. We are not hitting on all cylinders out there. We're not throwing and catching with total precision. You'll see flashes of it being done exactly right, but then you'll see, you know, a ball go stray or a route go just not right. I mean, we're still not totally in sync, and even with the veteran players. So that's their challenge, is to get it to where we're like a machine when we get to Clemson.
And Davis and Tibbs and Langley, how's Langley converting over?
Yeah, Langley was the other one that's changing over. I talked with him just a little bit today in practice, told him to be patient, told him to trust Coach Ball and to take his coaching, and know that's a process. Know that you can't just all of a sudden pop up and know everything and know exactly how to do it and have it perfected. It can't happen that fast. Everybody's human. And so I'm encouraging him that he's gonna be a really good receiver one day, and maybe sooner than later, but he's just gotta be willing to pay the price to get there.
How many looks